What's going on, everybody? Customer states my car won't start after I went to go visit my mom. So let's see if his battery's dead, first and foremost. Then we gotta check the starter, check the starter relay. Let's see what you're doing. Oh, jeez Louise. I don't want that dirty air on me. Alright, clicking. That sounds like his starter. Alright, let's pop the hood. This has the 2.4 liter engine in it, so the starter should be somewhere on this side, underneath the airbox. So let me find the relay. So going off of the cover, see it has AC right there next to starter. And if you look at how the cover is put in, it goes in like this. So that means the AC in the starter would be these two right here. So this is AC and this is starter. And it is hard to get out, so you might need to move another fuse just to get it out the way. Since the AC works, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch the AC and the starter relays around and see if the car starts. And if it starts, then you know the relay is bad. Before somebody say, oh, but you didn't check the battery, here you go. 12.6 volts coming out of this battery, so the battery is not dead. Time to do the shield. That is on tighten. Of course the bolts are rusty. Jeez, my gun can't even handle it. Rusty bolts. Well, I finally got the engine cover off, kinda. Every single bolt was rusted on there and did not want to come off. This bolt too did not want to come off, and it's at an angle where I can't really get to it, so I kind of just moved it out the way. Everything else broke. Everything else broke off. The bolts just couldn't, plastic just couldn't handle it. There's your starter right there. Fairly easy to get to. Just need to see these wires, and it looks like this bracket has to come off. Yeah, this bracket has to come off. So it looks like the starter has 2 bolts. So I gotta take out 2 bolts plus the power, which is right here. Yep, these power wires right there, and the ground wire. Well, I finally got the starter free. That was a pain, because there's a hidden bolt. You gotta take this bracket off. And these are 2 14s, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Then you gotta take this plug out, and you just kind of squeeze the tab here, but you could, if you could get a screwdriver there, that would help too. And there's a bolt back here. Can't really see, but see the hole there. That's where the bolt goes. Now the starter should be able to come out. Wiggle it a little bit because they got 2 pistons right here, so you can actually put it on and take it off easy. Start it out this way, and there you go. Start is out, and then just repeat the process and put it back in. quick comparison. Just gotta take this piece off. She is correct. I got them started. See how it sits. You just gotta wiggle it in there and get it on top of the pistons, and then you just put everything back in reverse. This bolt goes here. Wait, no, did it wrong. This bolt goes in like that. This other one goes on top here, which is a little bit far, so you might have to use 2 hands to hold back this bracket to get the other bolt back there. So I'm gonna put the phone down. Starter is in. Last thing, power wire is back in. Make sure you put the power wire in first before you clip in the wire harness over here, because you're gonna need this room to move the wire harness, and taking this out gives you a lot of room, trust me. So now I gotta plug you back in. Yeah, I'm bleeding. Plug you back in. Moment of truth. Battery's on. Let's crank her on up.